Hello, this is Rebecca Blankenship from the Heritage Institute, and I am here today with Chris Hill, one of our instructors. Chris is going to enlighten us on Google Apps. Chris, thanks for being here. Could you just tell us a little bit about what are Google Apps?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Rebecca. Yeah, so Google Apps are this free web-based kind of set of tools that both students and administrators and teachers can use both in the classroom and in their everyday personal life. And they really include ways to create documents and spreadsheets and surveys and quizzes. You can also create calendars and websites, and they even have their own learning platform called Google Classroom, which I'll talk about in a little bit as well.
All right, awesome. That sounds like it's a very, very in-depth system, all kinds of things going on. What are some of the benefits of learning how to use Google Apps in the classroom? How can teachers benefit from using them?
Yeah, so kind of the two main takeaways that the most people have when using these this wide variety of Google Apps is one's collaboration and the other one is organization. And so for the collaboration piece, what makes Google great is that everything happens in real time. And so students can be working on a project together. They don't even have to be next to each other. They can be in separate locations, but they're both seeing the same document. They're both seeing the other person type on the document, and whether that's like a document that they're working on for research or they're creating a presentation together. So it kind of takes away some of the piece of students not, the excuse of not being able to get together. They don't have to anymore. What's great about it is that they can work from any device, from anywhere. It's on the go. It can be on a desktop, on a laptop, on a tablet, on their own, on phones as well. So the collaboration piece is huge in that there's really no limits to where you can be working on that. The other piece is the organization piece, and that there's only one version of a document. For the longest time, whenever we were working on documents, is you had to carry a flash drive, or you were emailing versions back and forth, and you never knew which version was the most up to date. And so with Google, it makes it really simple as far as just having one version, real time. You can see what the other person's working on. You can upload all your files to it. It'll convert the files for you. Like if you formerly were a Word person, it'll upload the files for you, convert them to Google Docs. We'll do that with presentations as well and spreadsheets, and it'll store all your documents for you. The other piece to this is if you're a website person, or if you want to be able to have some type of system to stay organized, that's the biggest thing oftentimes with teachers. We have all these assignments, and with Google is you can have students turn in everything via this thing called Google Classroom that you just have one spot where all the assignments go, and it makes it pretty convenient for teachers as well.
That sounds awesome. I know I have had a problem in the past of figuring out, like, how do I organize my file management system just on my own computer?
And so what's nice about this too is we use it, teacher to student, student to student, in professional learning teams or professional learning communities, and so it's really great for all people involved within an educational system. And even in my own personal life of just syncing calendars with, let's say, my wife, of events that are going on, of instead of traditional calendars where you had to call and find out what it is you just see it in real time with Google. So it makes things convenient.
Very cool. Any last tips or advice about Google Apps?
I just say the best way to learn how to use them is just to start using them. And what's great about a lot of the Google products is they're really user-friendly. And so just being able to use them, and what's great is you can immediately use them in the classroom, and there's so many ways to integrate them. It's really made my classroom experience and the way that my whole classroom's organized much more convenient, and it seems that the students are benefiting at the same time.